Yeah, let's just say, last year was not as bad as expected, I guess I should say, for some people. Is that subtle enough? I feel like I need to be subtle. Yeah. Let's do it. Final Fantasy 14. I am a survivor. It's what I do best. Yeah, I was reading I was reading my book a little bit today. I didn't have a lot of time to read, but they came to a passage where they talked about how, wow, 90% of humans die, but it must be the resilience of humanity that so many survived, and they're just so adaptable. Everyone just kind of treating the new apocalypse as normal. And then the person started thinking, wait, maybe it's just that all the people that couldn't adapt died off, and all that's left is the people that can. I was one of the lucky ones. So I'm basically in okay shape, assuming I don't get fired tomorrow. Actually, assuming I don't get fired tonight. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to fire me. Worst case, I get a slap on the wrist, maybe get a bad review next year, but I'm planning on leaving the company next year, so, I mean, it's whatever. It's whatever, so if I get a bad review, bad raise... Hot bomb! And the sad thing is, okay, so listen to this. Alright, so I've done the math on this. Exactly. I've done the math on this. Okay, so... Alright, think about this. Let's say, hypothetically, someone's making $100,000 a year. Hang on, I'm gonna get my math up here. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. I paint. Alright, I got paint up. Alright, so let's say you make $100,000 a year. This is your salary. Alright, so that's your $100,000 a year. Let's say that's more than I make, but I'm just, choose an example. Nice round number. Let's say you get paid every other week. Alright, I get paid every other week. That equals 3846.15. Okay, so that is how much you get per week. Per paycheck. Alright. So after taxes, taxes you're gonna get eaten at like 30%. So let's multiply this times 0.7. I think that's a reasonable number, 30%, because you gotta take state taxes out and federal taxes. So your take home is gonna be somewhere in the neighborhood of $26.92.31. Alright, this is your take home per week. Not counting insurance or anything like that, which, Americans have to pay insurance and stuff. And 401k also comes out of that. But regardless. So let's say I do very, 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 very well next year. Alright, now I get a 3% raise. Woo! 103k. Whoop-de-doo. So that 3,000 divided by 26 times 0.7 is an extra $80 a paycheck. Plus $80. That's your standard raise, okay? Let's say I do very, 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 very well, alright? So now I get a 3.5% raise. So times 0.7, I get an extra $94 per paycheck. So doing very good is $14. And if I do very, very bad, it's going to go the other way, so minus $14. So I won't get the 80, instead I'll get, 66. Yep. That's why you're supposed to jump companies, and I'm not jumping companies enough. I've been in my company too long. You're supposed to jump every 2 or 3 years. Either way, so if I get a bad raise, oh no, I get $14 less a year. But I'll be gone by the time it actually goes in. Probably. Assuming I can find a job. And so, that's assuming I made 100,000, which I don't. So that means my number is lower than this. However, if I instead go to a different company, like, okay, so I take my $100,000 salary that I'm not making, but for hypothetically, if I go to a new company, if I got put into a new company in the same area, I'd probably get like 120K. Would be would be my standard salary jump. Yep, that's kind of where I am. And if I go to a different area, I might get 140K. If I go to a higher cost living area. So this would be my new salary if I jump ship. Depending on where I go, obviously it's gonna be different. And you have to be careful because people pay you as little as they can get away with. But anyway, that is where I am. I'm not making 100,000. I just want to be clear. I'm not making this much money. This is not how much Fox makes. I make less than that. That's just my example math of, like, raises. Like, do you really want to, work overtime and do all this? Because the way it works... Can I just delete everything? Delete everything. Okay. So the way it works... I don't make 100,000. I'm just saying. So let's say my department has 5 employees. Okay? So the budget is that we get all of our salaries times 3%. This is why it works that way. So in order for this person, let's say this is me. Let's say this is me. In order for me to get a higher raise, one of these people has to get less. That's the only way it works. So if I bust my butt and they all do like the minimum and do their jobs, this doesn't happen. We all get 3%. If I'm vital to the company, which I am, because nobody else knows what's going on, it doesn't matter, because unless one of my coworkers does very poorly, and that's happened before. That happened to them, where one of them did so poorly that I actually got it like a 3.5% raise because they did so poorly. But either way, now I have my own issue to worry about. Look at that. Out of game. Must be fate, right? Anyway, there's no way I get enough for this tonight. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Oh well. Energy, how's it going? At this point, I'm thinking I should just go brush my tail. I'm alive, how are you? I'm actually doing well. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. At this point, I might as well brush my tail. I'm gonna go brush. And then we'll actually get started with Final Fantasy. I don't know. Brushy. I'll just do 2.5 minutes. Oop. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry, Energy. I am so bad. I am such a bad friend. Alright, anyway, Final Fantasy 14. I think it's time to kill some folks. What you think? Murder, murder, murder. Pound and Anvil are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What were your impressions of those you met? It's great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy, too. Don't go fall in love with her. Do I? Do I? What about you, Kayla? How do you see someone covered in cranberry sauce and think that they're just acting scary? Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle. Well, it's just a miracle after a fashion. The system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Eucrates. Yes, I could be a doctor. Dr. Fox. Dr. Murder Fox. I see. That terminals can do this is impressive indeed. There's one thing I do not understand. According to Eucrates, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appear to be of like age.
Hello there.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh? Ah, yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. Appearance of the endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. Is that the case for you, then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as your people age. That is really cool. Which one? The English voice actor or a different one? I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. Very nice. I'm insufferably inquisitive, but it's the nature of technology I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. I'd say discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and it may have been a blessing afterwards. You know what game I kind of want to replay? Nier Automata. Automata? I don't know how to say it. I really enjoyed that game toward the end. Why does YouTube just keep disconnecting? I think that'd be a fun one to record and put on YouTube. Yes, it is. Oh, it's got way more than that. I say the discovery is what gives you joy. Maybe having life may have been a blessing afterwards. The other lists are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. 27 endings? I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and venture outside. Yeah, well, literally one of the endings is eat a fish and die. That's one of the endings. You ate a fish and died. I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how... Why does YouTube chat keep disconnecting? She was healthy. How strange. I don't know what's going on with YouTube chat. It keeps disconnecting. It's YouTube? It's not normal. It happened started happening yesterday too. I was told it would kill me? I don't remember. To be fair, I have streamed it before, but Kyra's the only one that was here when I streamed it. At least the only one that's still here. I don't know who else might have seen it. I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. Okay, you're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. Yeah, I see you. I see your chat. I just have messages about how it disconnected and reconnected. Well, that's enough about me for now. While I wait for Cryo and SP, I have a favor to ask of you. I know. I am spending so much time, I'm not gonna lie, I've spent so much time on Final Fantasy XIV that I'm starting to miss other games. This is why I can't do MMOs anymore, because I get, fear of missing out with all these other games. Okay, Mopar. Thanks for checking. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old, and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to be put on magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Given the controlled use of dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on. Being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I was actually thinking about doing Be My Horde today, just as like a break, because I'm so kind of stressed out and like flipping out. But I think it'll also be good just to make progress in the game. If I hit level 100 stuff, I can feel pretty good about it. As this is a selfish request, but last I'd like to treat the people here to a display. Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself. But if I did it today, I'd feel guilty about doing it on Saturday. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I appreciate you checking on that. I may be running my mouth and I'm not listening to myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. Chain a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up NSP and Cryo, head to the hydro terminal together. Mopar hopped over to YouTube to check on the chat for me. So time is nigh. Come, let's set to it. Alchem's constantly followed by a chocobo. Oh, okay. Quesadilla? Yeah, people seem to love this name. I like it. I wish I could say it was original, but I stole it from somewhere. Oh, there's a sapphire over there. I wonder if we're related.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
I was about to say, that's kind of sad.
Oh.
Is that it? Oh, no, it's not it. Okay, I'm much more impressed now.
Amazing.
Yay!
Wow! Look, Mother, look!
Yay! You know what would make it even better? If they put some red lights on it. Oh, can't you imagine?
Wow.
Exactly. Or just make it blood. That'd be fine too. Or cranberry sauce.
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
I have in Las Vegas. You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? So there was a movie I saw a while back where one of the characters was not very bright. And there came a moment where they were the characters, the group was about to die. And one of the group, as I said, was not very bright. And so they're all being like, well, it's an honor working with you, you know. It's my pleasure, you know, I'm so glad I got the opportunity. And then the dumb was like, yep, see you guys tomorrow. And then the one farm was like, yeah, see you tomorrow. You know, it's gonna be a special day. There's gonna be cake and balloons at breakfast time. And then the dumb was like, oh, that's so awesome. Cake and balloons for breakfast? It's gonna be the best day ever. And so they try to give him, like, you know, that one moment of happiness before, you know, the inevitable, because there's nothing they could do. Then they didn't die, though, so, because, you know, it's a movie.
Oh, where are you? Wuklamat! By the gods, it's Namika.
So she was the happiest when she was a little bit older.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small
Oh.
Shabrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
Oh, she's looking for a little one.
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
I mean, she died. This is her endless version. She's gone back to her when she was happiest. And she was apparently happiest when she was raising Woklamat.
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
This is just a simulacrum based off her memories. Wait, is this new? Is this another new one? I think this is a second new one. It's all new foxes today, apparently. Can someone confirm this is new? I think it's new. Ah, well, if I forget, I won't feel too bad about it, because Carol has over 1 million points, so.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good, good. Thank the gods for that.
Correct. I did not rename most. I renamed one of them.
But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
Kind of.
It's not a dream.
But we're trying to kill her.
Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
It's getting very Black Mirror-y.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough.
The tail
But I
view?
made it thanks to my friends.
Is something wrong with the tail?
And to you, Namika.
I'll take a look at it. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna take a look at it.
I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me. As if I were your own daughter.
Alright, bye, Mopar. Be safe, okay? No more cutting yourself with a saw.
Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
Oh?
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will.
I like the way she says papa and mama. No hug, though?
And one day, we'll meet again.
It's a very touching reunion.
I understand why Sveen cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever.
After might be best. I mean, you could always put in a message.
Come, let's keep moving.
I do try to read some of the messages on Discord during break, but often I have a lot, and I don't get through them in time. Herb. Oh, we can mount. Also, there's one like right here. Right there. It is 1 a.m. there? Is that correct? Seems kind of like it should be time to pack it in and go to bed. I am definitely not worth losing sleep for. Over. Or, I don't know. Pick your word. Just make sure. Kiwa, you're not going to disappear when we shut that terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the aero terminal in the northwest zone that holds my memories. You don't know how to operate a terminal. It's the same process as the fountain's control. If you decide when to shut it down, doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. Should you wish to speak to people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Wait, what? I mean, we can never bring it back? Let's do it. Yeah, I know. Nobody listens to me, not even myself. Oh, thank you for the pats. How many thousands of people did we just kill? I mean, they were dead people, but...
Sleep tight, everyone.
Oh, wow. It kind of hits hard, doesn't it? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I don't know. I can see the argument both ways. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. The only way now is forward. Oh, I thought Quesadilla had the quest. I thought for a second the quest came from Quesadilla. Do you guys see that? Don't torment yourselves, so I asked this of you, so the burden lies with me. Remember, we endlessly about Facsimiles crafted from memories. You didn't need to feel guilty for erasing us. It hasn't made it so hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, it's our duty as living to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Esterland is called, and another zipline at the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. But I ought to mention, while shutting down terminals to erase the endless bound to it, those with strong unresolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you can lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof that they once lived. There was a Black Mirror episode where, you could take all of your loved ones, like all their social media stuff and, like, everything you had to them, and it would make an AI of them. And so you could talk to them after they died. And it got a little messed up because, you know, people were using that to not move on. I never guessed what just happened. There I was, right in the middle of one of my tours, and my customer just up and vanished. There's nothing worse than not being able to see something through to the end. I need to do something with all this pent-up pep. I don't think I've ever given you the tour. So how about it? I promise I won't take up too much of your time. Now, Canal Town would be Canal Town without water. Where better to dip your toes into local history than in two of our storied fountains? Come, I'll be waiting for you by the font of devotion. Hug bomb! Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be better, though. Outrunner, that's interesting. It's an enemy. There you are. For such an obliged participant, I'll have to pull out all the stops. According to legends, there are two water sources in view of mystical properties in Canal Town. First being this fountain right here. They say that a mere mouthful is enough to fill you with vim and vigor. Given the town prides itself as a resort of revitalization, there could hardly be a more fitting fountain. But they believe the old tales about its healing waters and other matter. Mr. Miss, after all. I hope you aren't too disappointed. Nevertheless, though its waters may be decidedly mundane, it still lives up to its name. Over the years, crowds have flocked to the fountain, invariably leaving soothed and refreshed. For those who display such devotion, perhaps there is something to be gained from a gulp or two. Without whet your appetite, because another fountain awaits. Come, find me on the eastern side of town. I think this also reminded me of some other thing where a guy told Death he had unfinished business, and his unfinished business was to be like give like the greatest pitch of all time because he was a salesman. And so basically, after Death's like, okay, I can give you time to give your final pitch. He decided he's going to give up sailing stuff and just like live forever. And after a while, Death's like, okay, that's fine, but I'm going to have to take someone in your place. How about this child here? And it was going to take a child. And so in order to distract Death, he gave him a sales pitch to sell him something. And he had Death so enraptured that Death would have bought anything he wanted, or anything he offered. And in the end, Death bought it, and he said, well, that's my greatest sales pitch ever. So he went with him to save the girl. Excellent, allow me to continue. Stand before another storied fountain. These waters said to bring happiness to whoever tossed in a coin. If you're already blessed with happiness, I'm sure a different wish wouldn't go unanswered. Many folk used to do them that in days gone by. Are the legends to be believed? There's only one way to find out. Here, take this coin and make a wish. Yeah, once Death gets involved in a story, it's usually not a happy story. Isn't that what this guy's doing? He's kind of doing one last tour before he moves on to the next world, next life. You know, I'm not asked. What did you wish for? The strength to help as many people as I possibly can. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am not looking for help from anywhere. I don't believe that any power great enough to help me would take an interest in me. And if they did, I don't believe they would have my interest at heart. So, I don't see the need. I see, it sounds like you have some weighty responsibilities. I didn't actually make a wish when I threw it in. I was just saying. You know, I've given this tour countless times, but not once have I made a wish myself. Not because I pour scorn on the legends or anything like that. I just never got around to it. Next year, I got to finish my tour. Mark the occasion, I think I might just toss a coin in. Now, as for my wish, if I had another chance at life, I'd want to connect with as many people as I could through my job. I worked here as a tour guide in my former life, too, before it became a home for the endless. Living memory was open to living, breathing folks seeking relaxation and revelry. Boy, did I guide a lot of people back then. I never tired of sharing my knowledge and hearing visitors' wonderful stories. I suppose if I took up the same job as the endless, and I'm proud of that. Proud of staying true to myself. Right to the end. Be true to yourself. She didn't come to hear me harp on about my life. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. Here's hoping our wishes come true. Farewell, my final customer. He knows. You gotta be kidding me. Bomb. If I had my choice, I'll die with a smile. I prefer to never die, but can't have everything, I suppose. That did not go as planned. That did not go as planned. Oh, I'm never one to stand away of people's beliefs. Reboot complete. Bleep, bloop, error, user registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Yester Land, where the dreams of children and inner children alike come true. Please enjoy your stay. Oh no. We need to bring back Murder Fox. I don't think this is the right... Oh, but what if Yen comes out? Oh, that would be bad. Alright, we do this to protect Yen. We're not gonna let her get it. Amazing. Is this also a recreation of an actual place? After fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace, where the storm surges engulfed the world in conflict. It's a golden age for Alexandria, and they've captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Oh, now, another large-scale attraction. Feels like the gold saucer. I'm not really excited because I know we're here to kill everyone. It does, doesn't it? Excited to simply step through the entrance. I imagine this is how we're intended to feel. On the far side of Yesterday's castle. That's where the terminal is located, in the basement. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun now. Like before, we'll speak with Endless. We'll learn what's dear to them before doing what we must. Alright, let's start by exploring and get our bearings. Seeker bats. Appear to be domiciled. This building resembles those that lie submerged in heritage found. Windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. Ooh. That's pretty. Beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in the Alexandrian night sky. You know why I have my trepidations? Oh, hello there, miss. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's very strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. Sir Otis sure spoke across to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. Yep. Is he here too? But wait, didn't he die? He doesn't have a backup. Or was he already dead? And that was his, like a copy. The man's engaged in battle with fiends. He may need a helping hand. Let's get over there.
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Your bite's so strong!
This is gonna be a hard one, isn't it?
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, miss!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen.
Oh, no scissors are coming home. I didn't mean to click. I'm sorry.
Otis! Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I do want to go ahead and say here, If you're feeling a little bit at a low point, you probably want to just not watch this episode right now or at all. It is going to be rough. I can already tell.
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear.
Possibly.
Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
Another version. He won't remember his time as a machine.
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
He's very silly, but I like him. I also like the stub tail.
Founding celebration?
Gods, what a surprise to meet Otis. He might not be the exact same as when we met in Heritage Found, but still. Thinking back, you mentioned that he was a test subject for soul preservation. That might explain why he's here in this way. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There's some things I need to tell him. Yep. Jeez. Right, let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, and about the Alexandria of old as well, as Feed, when she was a living person. Well, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with his founding celebration. That might warm him up to us. Sit off this way, come on. Quesadilla. I check for currents. West. I didn't see it here, which means it's probably right here-ish. Northwest. No touchy. There it is. I've escaped. East. Okay, there's just as many here, so there's only one quest per area, isn't there? Alright. Make sure you come back for the terrible, heart-wrenching tragedy whenever it shows up. Hi, desk. Oh, nice. Wait, what's the problem with it? Cyberfox B black. What is there? Am I missing something? Are you harmed or are you unharmed? The latter, methinks. And your Highness replies with a winsome smile. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. I don't know what to do though, because that's just our model image. It's the Cyberfox B. You again. Shall I play the part of the queen? I reached the alpha, but there's no need. The script is my own work, you see, and I know Princess Fiend's line even better than my own. There's, however, a scene with which I struggle. This is like fun. Can I join in? No, for you as well? I thought I said I was busy. You did. We thought that maybe we could help. You're getting ready for the founding celebration, yes? I am, and truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. This edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. Well, if you're being given form, we have enough hands to carry out the production. Thus, having been tasked with not only writing the script, but performing as myself besides. Calm down, it's alright. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell us what to do. The same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'd be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to younglings. Splendid. Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have adorable animal costumes for you to wear. Together with your cheeriest bearing, of course. Why don't you need an animal costume? Alright. Anything to make the children happy. Let's see. Ah, yes. This one should be suitable for you. Wait, aren't I also an animal? Because I mean... Let's see what we get. What do we got? That's great. I love it. Wait. Oh, it's a glamour. I was curious from when you handed me the device. I set it in mind for you as well. Let me know when you're ready, and I shall activate it for you. So she needs to be Dumbo. Ready, are you then? Then let's have you don your costume at once. I like how we have an elephant carrying an axe. Am I a monkey? I'm a bunny! Marvelous, there's not a child that would fail to be delighted. I wonder if did they do that still for Rivera? Welcome back. Hey, it really does suit you. As you're suitably attired, pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station, and see if you make it fun. Meantime, I'm screening my own preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I should provide you with another. You want me to switch to a different... Oh, Rabbit Monster, you shall rue the day you cross past this royal knight. So want to be a play with knights and stuff? Oh, let's go and watch. We can ride the air cab later. Alright, so go up here, I think. Oh, it's very far up. To the top! not sure I can mount this costume, so I'm not mounting. Oh, are you here to look at Queen's Fiend too, Mr. Rabbit? The great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. That's what my mom told me. She's a scientist. Mom also told me the terminal is a tomb. I see must watch over all of us from there. What about the realm's founding? I love history. That sounds great. And my mom knows we can go and watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Excuse me. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play, I know about it. They sometimes have performance over at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss, but if you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. Hey, look, it's a rabbit. Or look, it's a rabbit. What is it? You want to play with us, do you? Is there going to be a play about Queen's Fiend? I want to see it. I want to see it. I'll head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. Well, who should know about my air cab watching but the person in a silly costume? Let me guess, you're here to tell me about the play. Don't bother. I've seen it noticed 50 times already. I was going to be performing this himself? Now that's a new twist from an old classic. Alright, just for that, I'm going to see the play again. That's easy. And it burst out of the bushes like a bunny. Rah! Did bunny say rah? Probably not. Just making your rounds? Excellent. Now take the costume off your hands. Thanks to two of you performing the play in my stead, I can memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I'm grateful beyond measure. I miss you. It was fun meeting endless children. Endless children? What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves. It's so complicated. I can explain it to you, but the play is due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venue to see to the final preparations. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering on from the crowd. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I've never done anything like that, and I don't think I can learn lines with such short notice. Ha ha ha, rest assured it would be a difficult part. But I have in mind for you, the two of you, is a little swordplay, a duel between Alexandrian and Lindblum soldiers. That certainly pleases the children, and without the need for words. Well, what do you think? This Alexandrian knight is going to take you down. Okay, that keen are you? Alright, you asked for it. Then it's settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you. You need but get engaged in a mock fight. While there's no time for rehearsal, the little mistakes are all in good entertainment. For that, I shall go and inform the troop members of the changes. Pray make your way to Proto-Alexandria and wait for their instructions. I hope we actually just fight and just have like an actual fight and just don't finish it. That's the cast where the terminal is. When we shut it down, initially the endless in it will also fade away. So let's give them a show to remember. And we'll remember them too, them and what it is they seek to preserve through this celebration. I want to go this way. Random Fox. Which one is this? Mecha Fox B. Is this one new? Acro cat, look! It's like the Gaily cats. But they're parrots. Very cool. They have acrocatics. I think that's a refund for a check. I think it sounds like making the aggro. That's good. Although these days I'm kind of looking for a colder bed. It is quite warm. Oh, they're supposed to cool off tomorrow. It's actually getting down below freezing again. Not for very long. It'll get down below freezing for like 2 nights, and then it'll be back up to in the 80s. How do I get up there? Yep. It's crazy. It could be worse. I was looking at the place we're gonna go in April. I'm going to the convention with some friends, and it was already in the 90s there. I don't know. I don't think so. I can't believe we got 3 new models today. We've only had, what, like 4 model changes? We've already had 3 new ones. I kind of like his beard.
This seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
I don't know. Have we always had a Mecha Fox B and it's just never come up?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado...
Uh-oh.
Yeah! It's a royal knight!
Which one's a royal knight? Is that me? Do you actually fight?
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
Ha! Yeah!
Fight!
Arg! I am killed.
Final Fantasy
You
9 victory
must
pose.
flee, all of you. Princess Sveen!
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
Nobody noticed her going off the stage.
My dearest?
And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived.
Uh-oh.
For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sveen, shining vision of hope, among them. Go to her! You're supposed to go to her! What's happening?
Is it over already?
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion, oh boy, they, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria, a new Alexandria.
I'm trying to salvage it.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
You think everyone looks good in armor, check.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't
Ow!
dwell on it.
Nope, I got away. Didn't get my health low enough.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word, that I should meet the living in this place.
You broke now? No more catching
There
foxes.
is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers, out of fear of the truth. Alexandria, does it still exist?
For now.
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
Oh, is it time to go brush again? Wow, how's time go by so fast? I guess we streamed for 2 hours. This is how
They
time goes by so fast.
Live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen. But to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd.
That's how we know these are only copies.
But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
Noble. He was a brave soul who protected his queen to the last. I think that's what he needs to hear.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja.
Yep.
Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
Yep, he was the robot. We know. Yep.
'Tis a miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
That's quite a thing.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright, we're gonna go brush. Okay, brushy brushy. I'll be right back. Do 3 minutes. I'm back. I almost forgot to take my meds today. Wow, that would have been bad. It's down. We got a few seconds. Let's take a look at Farmer. Alright, so we're here. Open up. I would have seen them tomorrow and just taken them all in the morning. It would have been fine. My doctor actually said it's okay to take them once a day. She just prefers people take them twice a day. It'll be fine. I'm not going to die or anything. Don't worry about that. Do I want to do that? That gives me another 10%, but... another 130% there. Alright, anyway. Press on. Hello? Oh, there we go. Hey, Zerpster. Welcome, welcome. Yep, welcome to Yap City. Party of me. I did. So I was only... Wait. 46 jumps. How are you doing today? Where is it? Northeast. Oh, it's over there. I walked by it like 3 times. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We press on. Yes, I got my exercise in. I only got home a little bit late. Wasn't too late. Yeah, I'm just glad they started on time today, or else I would have been there and missed stream entirely. I'll take with pets. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just, the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. If you're ready, Caleb, I am too. Yeah, I know. Let's do it. Alright, let me say a word about those we met here.
That night, he was the one who looked after Gululja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
Yep, we've picked up his shield so that he can rest.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Svin's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
You know,
I see.
that's the last thing I told my dog. That, you know, I appreciated her. She could rest now. I'd be okay. And I told her I'd be there when she woke up. All the children. Notice. It's okay. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality. Never forget my time with the Endless, or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. As long as someone remembers and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away. So far, there appears to be no change with the Meso terminal. So let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. Style Volcane in the northeast. This is a volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zipline again. You know it, like before I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back. No, somebody needs a quest here, don't they? Somebody has something for us. Yeah, I thought so. Northwest. That's a different zone. It just doesn't seem appropriate. But you're right. It's what the children would want. Going flashbang. Hey, miss, can you believe it? I just finished setting a brand new game for my friends. They've only gone and disappeared. I believe it took me ages to think of all the clues and hide them around town. I guess it was all for nothing. But I got an idea. Why don't you give it a go? Trust me, you'll have a great time. Now, here's the first riddle. By yesterday's gate stands a tiny mountain piled high. See if you can figure out where I've hidden the next clue. By the way, I don't want any mourners at my funeral, okay? Raise a drink. And think of the good times. I can scrap parchment, grab the next clue. President saw me the first riddle. Here's your next clue. 4 lamps loom over streets of glass, but only 1 true light shines on Her Majesty. So. Great job solving the second riddle. Here's your next clue. Over in the river, in side of the spiral, behind the pointy hat, hides the shrubs you seek. Yeah, I don't plan to die though, so don't worry about it. I'll be here as long as I remember you guys, so you'll live forever too. I'll carry you with me. Pointy hat. Potentially have parchment. Your dad handed this. Just one final clue to go. The princess waits your return. Patient, you also need the password. I want to be your canary. Mine too, if I'm honest. I think that's why I like isekai so much. You get reborn and get a chance to be great. I'm alright. You found me. I'm guessing you know the password too, right? I want to feed your pony. I want to greet your kitty. I want to be your canary. Amazing, you passed the flying colors. So maybe a few days? Now that you finished, I thought I'd tell you how I came up with my clues. The first clue is by yesterday's gate stands a tiny mountain piled high. Of course, I meant the entrance yesterday and the stack of crates a few steps away. So one kid used to hang around by the gate and make sure any newcomers quickly got the lie of the land. Pretty nice of them, right? Oh? Alright, time for the next one. The four lamps looming over streets of glass. Well, they're the streetlights by the star glass. We had about one true light shining on Her Majesty because you were supposed to look for the street lamp close to the Miso terminal. There you can see Queen's Fiend statue from between the air cab rails. Quite a sight, huh? Announcement about Firefly? Are they, like, rebooting it? Third part of the puzzle, my clue was over the river inside of the spiral, behind the pointy hide the shrubs you seek. The river I'm talking about is the old Electrope River. The spiral is the air cab station staircase. Like, then how do you know what the announcement is? What is the announcement? Where's, like, where do you hear about an announcement? And the pointy hat, easy. That's the building with the funny shaped roof. Whenever you play hide and seek, it was always a popular spot. I figured it'd be a great place to leave a clue. Ask about the princess waiting for your return. Well, I wrote that because the princesses live in castles, and that's where I was waiting. You're trying to hear about the password too, right? One of your canaries that Kobe used we need to keep something secret. It's the title of an old play about a princess who falls in love with a commoner. It's a great thing about this game. It's not just about having fun, it's also a great introduction to yesterday for anyone who's just arrived. Everyone knows about the Bergmar ring and the Esperance wheels, don't they? I want to take folks off the beaten trail and make sure they learned our password. Although I guess I don't need it anymore. Still, I'm glad you played my game, miss. I'll go for my last wander around the place. It's been fun. Thank you. They didn't want you to watch the kid disappear. Oh. That's awesome. I hope it has maybe filling in it. I'll definitely watch it. Deep loop error download complete. User registration confirmed. Dauntless adventurers, I bid you welcome to Asal Volcane, the sanctuary of the strong. Fight with courage and honor that your legend may resound forevermore in the arena of valor. I can hope. Nope, it's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. No, not on your life. It isn't even real, is it? Oh, definitely not. Don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. Oh? What's your cinema wish? That there's the terminal. You need to evade the caverns that run through the volcano. Oh, do we actually have to do a dungeon now? I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. Hey, Ernville? I spore alone. You needn't worry. I'll get the wildlife wide berth. I don't know what that is. That is not ringing any bells. Poor Ernville. He's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Let's leave him be for now. Oh. Interesting. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. I'm still hoping the DVD movie actually happens. They're in the scripting phase. They don't have a director yet, so they haven't started shooting it yet. Appropriate mount for this level. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw you about heading left, though. That would seem to be a detour. I must say I'm rather curious about that round building. What was that for the scenic route? Let's follow after Kiba and see what the building's about. Okay. This is kind of appropriate, too. Also, I just want to point out, we just hit level 100 quests. Go for the northwest. Oh, now, look who came this way, too. Great minds, as they say. It appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? I don't like it, but I don't know the details. I understand this facility is once common across the land. Let's close at the moment. Even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. I mean, it seems the next match is about to begin. As I've already spectated my feel, I'll move on. You gotta head inside for a look. Also, I just want to point out, if anybody I ever go somewhere with walks this slowly, I will leave you behind. I just want you to know that. I will leave you behind. I have no patience for walking that slowly. Like, you don't have to walk at my speed, but at least walk. Perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know.
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
I mean, this is an arena, but it looks silly. It just looks silly. But I hit things with an axe. That's what I do. Oh no, Krau's parents.
Is something wrong?
What?
Go after him! Don't just stand there!
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Come on, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
We gotta chase him down. What are we doing?
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back.
It's very eloquent for a surprise.
This
meeting.
earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
Everywhere we go, we find someone we know.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter?
Maybe we should do the other zone first.
The Heat Wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
I mean, this is kind of expected after, you know, we knew about the time shift. So it's been 20 years for her. I mean, that's like hundreds of years. Could be the system orchestrated this reunion as well. I mean, this is also much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. Alright, I feel a little calmer now. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. I've been part of them as an infant. I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that's happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Dee, this is a meeting to be cherished. Just do what comes natural, eh? Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. Oh, why are we going with her? West, in the arena somewhere. Other side, though. Hugs. It's definitely here. There's no way it's there it is. How the... Oh. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna slip in here and grab this, okay? You just keep on blazing, soul. Alright, carry on. Excuse me, coming through. It's what I do. Good old yoinky spoinky. That's what I do. Yeah, it's cute. There's one up that way. Oh, did I actually earn it? I thought you just one you gave me. Did I do Sigma Scape Savage? Well, I mean, you carried me through it if we did it. Well, there's those rainbow pools we saw. They look cool. Mega raids? I mean, I vaguely remember that, but I'm pretty sure you carried me through it. Such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, can we find and introduce them? Over here is Booklamont, Val Salvatruolo. Inside her is Grahatia, my colleague and the students of Baldessian. And this is Kayla, an adventurer, though that hardly does her justice. She's the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Oh, yes, we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. Not as smooth as beginnings, is it? Well, we had some super people to ease the way, am I right? Wait, it's not a bad idea. Are you hungry? We can bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood, we'll fetch you all the treats that'll help you cool off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, bud. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. That was well conceived, Bucklamont. Hey, I was just putting what I learned in Dawntrail to use. If I had to mention a potential problem, however, it is that food here tastes nothing to living. Seriously, I had no idea. So it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless, and going along with the idea, Crowell likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help to thaw it. So shall we split up and look for what Layla requested? Something cold, ironically. It's supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go to the best treat there is. With leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. I want to ask people near the Etherite, Kayla, Grad, Tina, and I will do the same elsewhere. Florida man! Almost Florida man. Ooh, after a long hot soak like that, I'm gonna eat a Gold Star ice cream. What, you don't know Gold Star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in Sal Volcane. It's a little tricky to tuck into. You can't just come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. A cold treat that will leave an impression? That's a difficult one. Sal Volcano is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly the hearty and filling kind. Alright, there's a popular stall to the southwest that might just have to look after. Why don't you go and take a look? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm good. What snack to have today? Anyone recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. Thinking of something cold, I could actually use an iced drink for my snack. Maybe I'll get a coffee. Actually, tea might be better, even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make it a white beer today. Sheriff's local stall to southwest seems promising. Are we doing time? Do I need to go brush again? No, we're still good. Yeah, so you're here too. Everyone I spoke with recommended Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on top of each other. That'd be the ice cream, I take it. I see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver intact. We need 3 servings. Let's get Graha to help carry one. Just leave it to me. I mean, you can do it alone? There do seem to be festivals for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Great. There's definitely safer in your hands than in mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. Yeah, let me just skip the line here. Let me just care for our famous Gold Star ice cream. Alright, these servants coming right up. Here you are. You want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. Assume just careful means avoid the wildlife and maybe don't jump too much. Excuse me, what an amazing looking tree. Thank you so much, Akelia.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
That it is.
Yes.
Too bad it has no flavor.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
This is just excruciating.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
Just gotta stay out of the way.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
This is getting to sitcom levels of kookiness. So how's the ice cream not melting yet?
Raha?
What is he doing?
What is he doing? What's he doing?
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
I don't know.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Why don't I just pull something out of my bag? I got hundreds of desserts.
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala.
Give us a little cheese. Honestly, I think a good cheddar would be good on anything. Cream cheese would also be good on most desserts.
In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom.
I'm so upset I went to a wedding and they wouldn't let me stick a chicken finger in the chocolate fountain.
Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. It's like just gotten some of it on a plate and then just stuck the chicken in that. But it was the chocolate fountain was the thing. I just wanted to do the chocolate fountain. And I didn't really like strawberries back then. I had some marshmallows in there. It was okay.
The key is none other than that relic. And it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive: to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
The Echo.
An unusual gift? The Echo, I dare say.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there.
Message? Jenkinson?
While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
It's a message. Someone's saying hi to me. I don't know how to respond, though.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
I'll respond in a moment if
Of
someone
them.
Pepper is in chat.
And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
I don't know how to respond.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
May as well go learn. Alright, how do I respond to this? Alright, let's press on. They around, or are they just like looking for people? I probably got it bound to something, so I don't want to mess around too much with it. Akira, Baha, Lamachi. With your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. That and so much else, I thank you. Oh, we gotta pick one. Yep, they want to invite me to a C. To an FC. Yep. At least they asked before just randomly inviting me. My parents told us the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Malala's ancient homeland. I'm hoping to yield other information as well. Information on preservation. Preservation. Scientists who are researching interdimensional fusion. And part of that created the Endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves. But I wish to keep an eye out for it nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course, seeing as the key ones belong to the Malala. It couldn't hurt to learn about them. Alright then, let's head inside. They probably look for people in the zone, because I imagine not people who spend a lot of time in the zone. After they finish the quest, because it's kind of depressing. And by kind of depressing, I mean it is absolutely very depressing. I haven't done time. It's time to go brush yet. Not quite. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Malala homeland was like? Oh, because I gave more here? Ding, ding, correct. Robot. Well, what's going on? The ancient home of the Malala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of Electro. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. Oh, nice. But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. There's even a guide? How considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there's something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. This is incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it'll be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Okay. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. I want to read the things before we go because I feel like it should be relevant. Should I read the things? Let's go read the things. Okay, we got time. Alright. Let's see. History. In the distant past, Malala abided in peace upon the Isles of Eternal Summer. Winter never visited that bountiful land, and flowers ever bloomed in all colors of the rainbow. The idyllic days did not last, for just when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the sea suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all the animals soon perished. The natural weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one the Malala fell until the death toll was beyond counting. Those who lived still could do naught but pray as they huddled together in precious warmth. For a moment when I was looking at this was like words. I don't know why. I just saw it like I was looking up there and it looked like words. The Hall of the Keepers of Mighty Relic passed down through the ages, while its appearance of a crystal, by whose hand it was wrought, is unknown. When a great calamity flows through Isles, the speaker, their spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the Relic for salvation. In answer to their prayers, the Relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like a light of dawn, and through it they fled into a new land. Since ancient times, the Malala have excelled in calculations. By using formulae and figures to represent all natural phenomena, they had succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. This gift proved invaluable in their new homeland. They employed their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore, which later came to be known as electrope. Through this ingenious technique, electrope was transformed into a tool that can not only store lightning, but convert it into energy of any element. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of electropes, the Malala were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some of them have attempted to evoke the power of their ancient relic to return to their homeland, but their efforts were not to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually, the relic came to be forgotten, and some now question whether it ever actually existed. Alright, we're going to pause here before we go on to the next step. We'll go brush. Brushy, brushy. Let's see, 2.5 minutes ought to get us to the end of stream. Right? 2.5 minutes. And boop. Okay, I'm back. We still got 20 seconds left, so let's take a look at our idle game again. I wonder if I should put this one up. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? We're up to 1,000 now, so we're so close. We're gonna be like 500 away. Less than 500, so we'll definitely be up tomorrow. I just gotta remember to spend all my, my card pieces, things. I don't know. Alright. I took down the brushing. Let's press on. Press on! I was hoping we'd finish this place today, but I'm not sure we're going to. I was reading signs. Are there more signs? Okay, no. If I may have I read 4. I read all 4 of them. If I may have your attention. You stand within a shrine of the Malala, a migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Last had no choice to abandon it when the great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she was enshrined here with the sacred bell she wielded. This place they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. Sacred relic, that must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion, if such wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If the statement is true, then must license brazier by operating the panel. Simple yes. Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. There are no objections. Let us have a candidate to the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. Alright, yet long ago, people dwelled in the islands. The terms of fire there bloomed. Barren ice. I'll light it, okay? Praying fervently upon the sacred veil, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. Howard Shillon remained behind. Nope. Don't light it. So there's not really much of a quiz if they tell you the answers. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculation, we will not only transform electrope into a miraculous tool, we sailed and studied behind sides. Such, despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rulers of many nations. Nothing in the statement was touched upon by the guide. You need to find out. Yeah, that's good. When lightning threatened this world, we Malala turned to our relic once more, and focused power opened a portal to return to our ancient homeland. Seems similar to what you heard from the guide. You don't recall? Nope, it's fake. It's fake. Alright, we're good. We must light the braziers whose statement you believe are true. Are you ready for your answer to be judged? Very well, let the judging begin. You answered correctly, and on your very first attempt besides. Amazing! Good work, kid. I knew you could do it. Taking at face value, the information here would suggest that the Malala had simply migrated from a distant land. We know better. We are aware of the existence of reflections, emerald calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, the 5th emerald calamity comes to mind, that which ushered in the age of endless frost. Legend holds that during that age, the entire population of South Sea Isles vanished overnight. The art of Arcanima, too, traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. While I cannot outright conclude these people were the Malala, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. If you've reached your satisfaction, let's move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. Another one? How many of these quizzes are there? I should mount it up. Never should mount it up. Deploying flashbang. That was random. I turned left to look at the faces, and, it's on ether current. Perfect. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it's known as Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Malala themselves. It's rather curious. Isn't it, though? It suggests this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer. It didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. Truly believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are massive, representing the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? It's the last one already? So it tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Take all the time you require. Speak here when you're ready with the answer. And 1, 2... This is one of those different puzzles. Okay, there's 3. 4. I'm just gonna go with 4. How many guns mass are there? Have you remembered the answer? 4. It's just 4. How about everyone else? Seriously, I thought it was 6. I can kill it. I also believe it is 4. As do I. Smart people agree with me. And the correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn, where the hell did I mess up? That concludes the quiz tour for the steps of the speaker. Thank you for your visit today, and eagerly look forward to your next.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
You didn't do anything.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
Random Fox. Adventure Fox? Adventure Fox.
But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
That's fair.
By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
So I can go with happy hearts.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will.
We'll do it together.
May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again.
Aww.
This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy.
Yeah, if they hadn't sent her through, she'd be dead, long dead by now.
So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
That's a pretty name.
Maya. My name. My name is Maya.
I was wondering if she had a different name.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
I can find you, Kayla. I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tral. I was afraid of what I might discover. Past I learned nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. Now that I know the truth, I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up pictomancy. I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Akela, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. That's all I wanted to say. We'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up to the others. southwest. We're kind of heading in that direction, but I'm not sure we're going to get far enough. Still southwest. What's this right here? I don't think we can see it. West. I see it down there. I can't seem to reach it from right here. I might be able to reach it from up that path. That's a good question. Do you mean if I couldn't go by Akira Sapphire, what I would choose? Most of all, to have told me all. I'm glad Crowd could bid her parents a proper farewell. And then to ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Shut her down.
You know how to do it.
I do.
I was always fond of the name Bliss. I'm assuming we're gonna have to go help a gladiator after their last fat battle. Now, if nothing else, we've reduced the capacity, or reduced the soul load on everyone by like 60%. Depending on how big the various areas are. So even if we failed right now, at least we would slow down the use of souls. Are you alright, Kyle? I am. I chose to forge on no matter what. I've had the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That one wasn't as hard as the, Are they both here? I mean, I guess I'm going to take it. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Welcome back, Jack. Excellent. This time I would like to quickly check on the Misa terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Alright, we can't drop down, so we're just gonna... Wait, let's try... I think there's something we gotta go see over here. We can teleport over there, get these two quests. What's about it? Oh, hey! Brianna, welcome, welcome. I pay attention to YouTube, see? See, look, I don't know how much delay it is, but... I try. I want to see if we can get that current down there. Oh, wait, where is it? Is that? Okay, I guess I can't go down there. Alright, I thought that's how to get there, but whatever. Go this way. Must be somewhere else. Yes, you, with the weapon. Pardon my candor. You must accompany me to Matchlock Menagerie this instant. What? No, I'm not asking you to own a leisure outing. I'm asking you to save innocent lives despite a trio of volcanic scorpions stalking after defenseless animals. Right, advantage allows scorpions to prey upon these creatures. I'd never forgive myself. I must make for the Menagerie and defend them, no matter the cost. Obviously, I can't chase off a nest of hungry pests alone. I require strength, specifically your strength. Step lively, then. We don't have time to lose. Let's go that way. This way? How do we even get there? Is this the path? I have to go around that way. This bird always feels so terribly slow. Alright, maybe we go right. It's the Death Star. Miniature Death Star. We go this way, maybe? Nope. Maybe, oh, we have to go around. I'm so stupid. Instead of jumping off, we just have to go around. And emerge out the right gate. It just feels so glacially slow. It's so very slow. I saw them. I saw the scorpions. They're closing on the two tiny critters as we speak. Those volcanic monstrosities terrify me. But what terrifies me more is knowing what they'll do with their quarry if we don't act swiftly. Oh, worry not, little ones. I'm on my way. Let's go out. Ah, we got the slow bird again. It's got like random fox. You never know what you're gonna get. What is their prey? You alright? It's okay, you can pass on a cause. I thought that was the end of me. I took every drop of courage I could muster. If the little ones managed to escape without a scratch, I'd have to find them and lead them back to the entrance before the other scorpions catch us in their sights. I'll meet you back there when all is well. Alright, we got the current. That's where the lava was. So what did we rescue? deploying flashbang. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. You, my weapon-wielding friend, our lifesaver. I realized this all escalated rather quickly. She performed admirably under the pressure. To tell the truth, I have a bit of a history with these scorpions. In our previous life, I was tasked with introducing new and exciting creatures into the Matchlock menagerie, that our guests might know the wonders of the animal kingdom. As one might expect, the prospect of scorpions posed a great risk. We often argue with upper management as to whether keeping them would be worth the cost. In the end, however, the menagerie's curator ordered us to take them in. I suppose the scorpion-based vodka was a popular delicacy in Alexandria before the war. Higher-ups sought to recreate those drinks and share them with the masses by way of a new exhibit. Time passed and I finally returned as an endless, only discovered the menagerie in shambles. Those twice-stamped scorpions have to run to the place now. So I should have argued against the curator's plans when I had the chance. I should never agreed to that terrible exhibit. No matter how hard I tried to let things go, those pangs of regret never abated. So in spite of those innocent creatures wandering into the menagerie, I felt obligated to return to save what little I could. Thanks to you, my conscience is clearer, and our fuzzy new friends are none the worse for the wear. Oh, look at them! Capybaras! That's adorable. These two originally belonged to the menagerie? They must have, but I don't recall bringing in such precious pups. Perhaps one of my associates introduced them after I left. Regardless, I can rest easy in the knowledge that these two will have each other, even when I'm long gone. I should be able to escort them to safety from here. And my deepest gratitude, and presumably theirs as well. Bye. Why are you bonking me? What did I do? What did I do? That was uncalled for. I did nothing. I'm an innocent fox. I do not deserve such treatments. You're wasting your time. There is no such thing. I do not get stunned by such a silly bat. All I wanted was relaxing and reprieve in Opal Springs. I never thought it would come to this. Miss by something precious to me, you see. A set of blueprints. I suspect I dropped them on the way to the Springs. Everyone suddenly disappeared as I was retracing my steps. I was so absorbed in my search, I couldn't even vanish with them. Forgive me my boldness, but you seem a generous sort, and I'm sorely in need of help. Find what I'm after, and I'll make it worth your while. For myself, I paid a visit to the Arena of Valor, so I'll leave that error to you. For my part, I plan to scour the Springs one more time. Ow! That wasn't very nice. So vicious. Buying familiars, wood for solid gold. Will Malala tradition triumph, or will modernity make its mark in a monumental match? Here's me a list of matches for the Arena of Valor. While the illustration of classic familiars catches your eye, it's far cry from what you're after. Oh, why wake up my brain? I gotta go to bed pretty soon. Your food is treated to beat the heat? Shocking all your taste buds with volcanic lightning. New flavor of frozen delight that's got customers asking, how can something so hot be so cool? Ice cream sounds dangerously delightful. This advertisement makes no mention of anything remotely architectural. These are not the blueprints you seek. Massive tower crown with a statue. Golden woman is mapped out in painstaking detail. These appear to be the blueprints of the Miso terminal. Looks like the bones of the exhausted engineer. The best to return to Opal Springs to deliver them to her. Should I make a copy first? That might be helpful. You think that might be relevant? Alright, we are coming up with an end though, I'm afraid. It's late. And I don't think we're gonna be able to do another zone. We only got 13 minutes. And I am kind of exhausted from the past few days. I searched every nook and cranny for those blueprints, but I have not found a single scattered sheet. I don't know where else they could have ended up. Please tell me you managed to track them down. Oh, my blueprints. My dear sweet blueprints. How I've missed you. I should not drop these on my stroll. Thank you ever so much for retrieving them. My first began development of the Miso terminal. I've drafted these blueprints for its design. If you can believe it, the finished product is a work of yours truly. Well, to be fair, the concept wasn't entirely my own making. I'm a lot of folklore to thank for its creation. According to said folklore, we even a lot of refugees from another world. Our ancestors once lived in a sun-kissed paradise by the sea. That is until those very seas began to freeze, and calamity engulfed everything in its path. In protection of the Great Speaker, my ancestors were guided to this world, and left in their homeland a tower statue of their savior. Speaker was compassionate and selfless soul, sacrificing all she had to save her people. Unlike Queen Sphene, no? Which led to the Speaker as my inspiration, I incorporated Her Majesty's beauteous vision into the top of the terminal, forever at the heart of our city. A flawless idea, if I do say so myself. I gave everything, my passion, my time, my love of country, to see those blueprints given shape. They aren't merely pieces of parchment, they're my life's work personified. Yet I nearly left them to rot in the arena of valor. I'd be laughing this off if I weren't so furious with myself. What's important is you brought them back, and I owe you a great debt. At this rate, I may never meet Her Majesty face to face. All I can do now, all I wish to do now, is gaze upon her glorious image before I fade away. You have my thanks, stranger. May fortune favor you always. Everything else is very far away. Alright, we're going to zoom back over here. And that's where we'll leave it for the night. I know it's a few minutes early, but it's sad. I don't think it's going to get a better stopping point. It's kind of getting really sad. So thank you all for watching tonight. No stream tomorrow, as usual. We'll be back on Friday. And hopefully we'll make some good progress here. So good night, everyone. Fox out, and sorry for being a downer today. Night night. Ah. Give the subs. Thank you for the gift of subs, Eric, but I was in a stream. Well, now I guess we'll have to play our idle game, huh? I guess we'll have to play the idle game, but we have no choice. Zarek has demanded we keep going with stream. I don't know. And thank you for the bits, Caramel. 100 bits. I really appreciate it. So we'll play the idle game just for Zelric. It clearly does not want me to sleep. There's not really not much to do here. I need to go here. I don't know if I can get over level 200 here. We'll give it a try. Anyone moving? What do you mean? I can't go. There's a hype train going on. Oh, and the cheer pop up? Yeah. Oh, there's a moment. Which one is that? I don't remember. I get very easily confused. I'm gonna lock this and just make sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, I need to do something here. There's so much more power that could be unlocking. Oh no, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. That's unfortunate. Okay, I didn't make it. I can do this one for medium, and then we'll switch over to hard to get some actual equipment. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really wasn't planning. Like, it really caught me off guard with this. I don't know what to do. We're definitely not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. We could do that. I don't know if we want to, though. This uses gold. That might be worth it. Let's go and build a poop pit, I guess. But I don't know. We're still trying to get this here and get some of this. I need the diamond. There's 18 diamonds left, and I don't think that's enough. I think of bets. But yeah, so I need to upgrade this. 82. Yeah, I need a lot. I need to find more diamonds. Also, can I do something here? Almost. I'm so close. I'm so close on all these. Yep, Emerald takes the bits. Okay, that's the one we have up for that? Okay, I know which one we're talking about now. Are we still firing our way up? It's very slow. Should I do this level for a second? It's not worth it. Okay, we almost have enough here. Almost, we're almost there. Almost there, almost there. See, if we get to 2, I can do this one and this one. I like keeping these even. It appeals to me. It appeals to my nature to keep things even. Ah, we're so close. 1.99. We need a little bit more. We're getting just over this one here. So we need 10 times through to get one of these, or less. Okay, there we go. I took every bit of it we had. I think I rounded a bit. Okay, I took the rest of it. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's even. It's even enough. Alright, let's clear out this. We're still going. Here. Oh, I have this as well. So we have a current token bonus. This is a pretty high token bonus. Oh, high train success. But I've collected all the emotes. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you guys back here on Friday. Thank you again for the gift of subs and the bits. I appreciate you guys. So, good night. Fox out. Night night.